Hey guys, Alan Paul here, lifeandlawns.com. It's always a good day for lawn care, and here I am today down in the grass, and I want to talk to you about summertime lawn mowing tips. Now, I've always told you guys to mow your lawn tall, 3 inches, somewhere around there, really depending on what kind of grass you have, but most of your cool season grasses, Kentucky bluegrass, tall fescue, perennial rye, I want you to mow those taller. And when I say taller, 3 inches. I have always told you, if you're not really sure what that is, to set your lawnmower on the second highest setting, and as Ron Popeil would say, set it and forget it. But summertime's here now. We're in the middle of July when I'm making this video here. And so what I want to talk to you about now is lawn stress. In the summer, your lawn is under all kinds of stress or pressure. When I say pressure, it gets pressure from lack of water, it gets pressure from insects, maybe like grub worms or chinch bugs or sod webworms. It also gets pressure from lack of water and heat, all kinds of things. And so what we want to do is we want to reduce the amount of pressure that we put on it as homeowners. And one way we can do that is to not cut as much off. Whether you know it or not, in the summertime, you still got to cut your lawn. Even if it's not growing, I still want you to cut it. But the idea is that we don't want to put any undue stress on the lawn, and cutting the lawn does stress it, especially in the summer heat. So what my advice to you is to take your lawnmower blade and raise it all the way as high as it'll go. And here's a picture of my lawnmower on its very highest setting. And what you'll see there is that I have basically 4 settings, actually 8 because there's in-between settings, and I've put my lawnmower on the highest setting, and here is how tall my lawn is now when I mow it. You can see here I have put a ruler down in there, and it's about 4.5 inches tall. That's a lot taller than I normally tell you to, but when I cut it every week, I don't want to stress it out. I want to leave the grass blades as long as possible. There's a lot of reasons I do that, and the first one is that the longer the grass blades are, the more shade they're going to produce for the soil, and they're going to keep the soil cooler, which is going to help the roots to retain more moisture. That's really the main reason. And then secondly, the more you cut off, the more the lawn has to grow. And we really don't want to push a lot of growth in the summertime. Now, some of you are using the wrong fertilizer product, and that's why your lawn continues to be pushed in the summer. If you're on my fertilizing program, though, you're not going to be pushing growth. You're going to be using the right kind of products. So that's really what I want you to do. I want you to mow it tall. Now, some of you guys are afraid, well, if I mow my lawn super tall like that, it's not going to look kept. It's not going to look manicured. Well, here's a picture of my lawn, mowed on the tallest setting. You can see how good it looks. Looks nice and full, nice and thick. Does not appear to be uncut or unkept. So, long story short, in the summer, go ahead and raise your lawnmower blade all the way up to the highest setting through July and August, and even through September, depending what part of the country you're in, just to make sure you don't stress the lawn out. So, quick tip today. That's all I got for you. I'm Alan Paul, lifeandlawns.com. It's always a good day for lawn care, and it's always a good day to mow. Talk to you guys later. Bye.